Well, welcome back to the kitchen, and hope you haven't been blown away or turned inside out or whatever, wherever you happen to be. If you're here in the UK, you'll know that we've had a pretty nasty storm go rattling through here. I'm happy to report the only damage it did here was to blow away a rather overgrown jasmine bush. Well, it blew it to one side. So we've been spending quite a lot of the day tidying that up and getting it ready. Ah dear. Well, in the meanwhile, Adams N4407 may not be quite as unsalvable as it seems. Real Fan Obsession on here has sent me a message saying that he has a scrapper, and he's going to send me a brake bar, and oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. And yeah, it's good to have to do with people who give a damn about these things, isn't it? We didn't even lose the electricity here. If we had, my ancient microwave would have been having a conniption this morning. But they did shut down what they called Dungeness B power plant. I don't think it was. I think they got that wrong because as far as I know, the only electricity coming out of Dungeness now comes from the wind farm. With 90-mile-an-hour winds, they may have had to stop that. I don't know why they don't just hook up a turbine to Parliament, because there's enough hot air comes out of there to provide electricity for everybody, and to make electricity that's really cheap and, oh, you know. Anyway, been fiddling about with this Philips record player and having degunged it, because the arm return mechanism works with a belt system. So we're now at a stage where it's properly running. This is a bit of a strange one. It works not unlike the piano key auto changer, in that the arm will come out, sense the size of the record, go back and then drop. But the only trouble was that the arm wouldn't quite do it, and there's a mark here on the metal where the needle has actually been hitting the casing. Well, I wasn't going to have that. So there we are. A tiny piece of alloy tape underneath there has proved to be the right size distance piece to effect a repair. Two little bulbs in there. I hadn't got a 24 volt miniature Edison screw thing like you find on old torches, but I did get it going with two tiny lamps, 12 volts, wired in series. Rednecks of the world unite. The only damage to this that I could see is that one of the speaker grills here has been dented a little and put out of alignment a bit, and I'm tempted to carefully remove the slatted part and to put in a piece of material, but I think I'll hang fire on that till I see how it's looked once it's perhaps filled and smoothed down and then possibly restayed, because it seems a shame to get rid of the original features. Now, this one, you press start here, and then it should, with a following wind, begin. Well, not a bad sound. The automatic arm return feature also works well on this now. See, it parks it at the side there nicely. And, well, thanks to a friend of mine from Shoreham, who also owns the rather nice Philips cassette deck I've just for the new head shell. And the one it had on here, it tended to try and work its way out. Yeah, okay. Now the speakers on this, they're 6-inch units, but I had a bit of a surprise when I took the back off, because they're actually Alnico speakers, would you believe? They haven't just got the ceramic magnet that you might expect. Anyway, keep safe out there, and we'll see you soon.